What's good, you lot? It's Jay's the man with the vision, 025. I'm a man on a mission. Today, I've got a very, very special guest, man. The boy PF, man. No introduction needed, man. Tell him something, man. Tell him something. Tell him something.
Boy, you know, trust me, man. We out here, man. Putting in that pain, putting in that dirt. Gonna hit you lot with that real game for the streets. Trust.
Listen, you lot, yeah. See this sort of video? This one here is relatable and it's serious for us. It's personal. The title of this video is, just because you're the best doesn't mean you're gonna get the credit you deserve. Now, me and the boy PF have experienced this, unfortunately. Now, not to be arrogant in that, but we were in an environment where we were the best. We were putting in the most pain, but we never got the credit we truly deserved. We never ever got the true credit we deserved. Now, obviously, we'll talk about our own personal experiences. I'm gonna start my own. Obviously, when I was in this environment and that, like, no respect to no one else in the school and that, but bro, like, we were really putting in the most pain. We had the most steez, we had the most sauce. But when people see that, they don't like it. Now, I'm not trying to be like, say these people are racist now, I'm not trying to do that at all. But you see, when you're in these white environments as a black male, they don't want to see you win, bro. They don't. It goes against their script, it goes against their agenda, it goes against their narrative. As a ethnic Q coming from a different type of background to these guys, they're shocked. They can't wrap their head around how we have the most steez, we have the most sauce, how we're so real, how we're so authentic. That's what it is. They're threatened by our authenticity. They don't like it. They're afraid of it. So now, when we're in the school and that, a lot of people, they'll try to do some funny shit, excuse my language, try to do some funny stuff, try to do some nonsense just for the sake of it, especially these females. Females love to do this. Now, females will reject us out of just for clout, I promise you. There's no way on this planet, not to disrespect from that to these females, on this planet of that, you can look at us and tell us that you're not taking us. I didn't believe it.
Especially in that environment. We're not saying all over the world, but in that specific environment where we was, it was a no-brainer. Truthfully, it was a no-brainer.
It was a no-brainer, like, the point we were at, our mentality, our mindset, our drive, our career ambitions, our life goals, how could you not take a chance on us? How could you not? But you see these girls, yeah, if you're watching this, if you ever come across this, you're a fool. You're a silly woman. Because in 5 years' time, when us two are at the top of the game, just dominating, you're gonna come back. But when you come back, we're gone. It's too late. You had your chance and you've blown it. Now, cool. People don't want to give us our flowers, our respect. Now, I'll be real. If we were actively going out to school, like misbehaving, troubling people, I'd hear it. But we weren't. Mind our own business, doing nothing. Just praying to God and carrying on our day. Banging FIFA here and there. That's all we're doing. Trying to get some things. But no, they don't like it. They're threatened by us. Because we don't fit the narrative. We don't fit the agenda. We don't fit the story. At face value, we're not supposed to be at the top of the league. We're not supposed to be there. We're supposed to be at the bottom.
Trust me.
In these environments, and these what I'm telling you, look, in these white environments, and they don't want you to win. They don't like it, bro. Because to them, this is their country. This is their territory. It's like we're invading it.
Shit.
But it's not our fault that we got sauce. It's not our fault that we got steez. It's not our fault that we're intelligent. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let my boy PF, man, tell you something.
No, real shit. And bro, I want you to understand that me and bro ain't pulling a race card here. We're just keeping it a buck. Man was in this environment, yeah, and I'll keep it real. Man seen bare man, like there was bare other white youths there, cool. They weren't messing with man's steez. It even got to the point where I had so much more steez than all these guys, but it got to the point where niggas was copying my steez, and then niggas would copy my steez and then get success rates with man's steez. So it's like, man would come in with certain style play, like play styles. You know in FIFA, you got different play styles. Man would be experimenting different play styles. Man see these niggas, well, not niggas because they're white, but they would take that steez and then get success. And I'm thinking, rah, like, how is this possible? Like, what's going on? But do you know what that did? It built thick skin. When you don't get the credit that you deserve, it builds thick skin. And me and Jays aren't complaining because what we went through made us who we are today. Because you need to understand, if we did get accepted by these white things, if they did like us, if they did want to be around us, then we wouldn't be who we are today because we would have got complacent. We would have thought, cool, we made it, we're at the pinnacle right now. We got what we got, like why do we need to get any more? And that's something which is killer. You see, when you win too early, winning too early can mess you up. If me and my bro patterned up in that specific environment, if we got everything that we wanted, what we desired in that environment, we wouldn't have been able to excel further than that environment because we would have got complacent. So let's say right now you're not winning, don't even look at that as a loss, because let's say you did win in whatever you wanted to win in, you might actually not want to evolve. Because it's like, people don't want to evolve once they patterned up, like once they feel like they got it. And that's how people become one-hit wonders. That's how people fall off the face of the industry and everything like that, because it's like, niggas will make one hit song and then feel like they've done it, like they ain't got to do anything more, and then it's just a downward spiral from there. But in terms of like being the best and not getting credit, yeah, let me even think, like, man would be in that environment. I'm not talking about material shit, but I'm gonna talk about material shit. All these man coming in tired garms, innit? Man would come in goose monks, man's revving the ped. Like these men are walking to school, man's revving the ped. People are seeing levels, like we're setting levels, we're showing them, yo, this is what's going on right now. But it got to the point where it's like, no matter what I showed them, no matter how much steez, no matter how much sauce that I put on display, they weren't trying to hear it. And in a way, I'll keep it real, I'm human. That kind of pissed me off. It's not like I was doing it for them, but when you're putting in dirt, like, you expect to get credit for it. Like, you expect, yo, like, let me get some naan. Like, what's going on? But it's calm, innit? It taught me that, cool, no matter, some people, no matter what you do, they're just not going to want to accept your steez. And it's crazy because it's like, they would put the man them down for certain things, but then raise up joke men for doing the same thing. And it's weird, like, it's a weird paradigm when you feel like you're doing more than enough, but you're not getting the result. But literally, all that does is just build thick skin. It builds character. That's character development. Because now it's like, because we've been through that, because we've known for a fact that we were them guys and we still didn't get the results for it. Now, in the future, if anyone wants to, like, not give me my flowers, but I don't give a fuck. Like, man's already been through that. Like, no one can make me feel like I'm less than who I am, because that's the whole objective of what they do. They do that. They reject you. They make you feel like you're less than to make you question yourself, you get, to make you question your ability. But strong minds don't allow people to make them question their ability, innit? Strong minds just say, do you know what, cool, innit? You don't have to accept my steez, we're going to keep it going. And before I pass the mic to my boy Jays, there's a bar, a C-Biz bar, and he's like, started rapping, hit the scene, putting thousands on my jeans, then I started to smell the hate because I was doing things they never seen. Me and bro were doing things that these people in these environments never seen, never in their life. They never seen niggas revving off mad garms, like sauce and everything, just taking a mic. They seen it live all. And let's not act like it was all L's. There was W's, and this is the thing. Our W's pissed them off to the point where they wanted us to take L's. Like, in the beginning of us being in these environments, and we're coming in, we're sharking, we're shutting it down, we're getting what we want. But it's like, the more they saw us sharking, the more they saw us patterning, doing things they never seen, it's like the more they wanted to put us in our place, they wanted to humble us. So remember, like, if you're getting it in, people are gonna want to try humble you, but it's about you persevering in it and keeping on going and not letting people knock you off your square. But yeah, my boy.
Trust you, man. Straight pain from the boy PF, man. Straight pain. But let me tell you something, yeah. Listen, yeah. At this time we're taking these L's and that, I want to highlight something very important. God was not a predominant factor in our lives. Obviously, like, we believed in God and that, but it wasn't a major topic of conversation. But the moment we invite God in our club and we really, like, let God be the center of our life and the Holy Spirit really let it come within us, that's when you start to realize that I don't care about these man's opinion. I only care about God's opinion, bro. That's all that matters. Because right now, God's looking at us and he's smiling. He's smiling, he's looking at us. But now, if we won, we would have got arrogant, we would have got complacent, we would have undermined God, we wouldn't have given the glory he deserves. But you see, when you lose and you take L's and you're down to nothing, God, you have to turn to him, you have no choice. We had no choice but to turn to God. We had no choice. That was our only option. That was the only way out. We turned to him. Now look how it turned out in the end. God will never ever allow us to be robbed. Never. No. It's impossible. You can't. So you can pray our down for all you want, but it's already written. It's written. We've won. It's over. Like, this is what people don't understand. We talk with this confidence because we know the Most High has got us. That's why I'm talking like this. Because I know God's gonna let us win.
Facts.
No, you lot that school out doing that stuff and that. You lot do your thing. I'm telling you, look, guys. I'm not gonna say names and that, but guys were smoking, guys were vaping. They were getting flowers for it. But when we're trying to really talk some painful stuff and have some serious conversations, we're the bad guys, we're the wrong, we're the villain. That make no, that's how backwards this world is. It's backwards.
Doesn't make no sense.
They don't want to see us win. We don't fit the narrative. We don't fit the narrative. I'm telling you, look, if you're ethnic brother watching this, they don't need to win. They do not want to see you win because you are not marketable, as I say. Your face doesn't fit. Now you look at us, all these brands now, they're gonna start hollering us, bro. Our faces, we're not PR trained, we're not media trained. We're not born in Hertfordshire. I wasn't born in some rich area. I wasn't. We talk differently to everyone else. That's what makes us us. And that's how we're gonna win in the end because people rate authenticity. They don't rate all you PR trained, all you dilute, as the way PF say, diluted.
Trust me.
All you men are diluted.
Diluted with it though.
Diluted. We're undiluted. That's the difference.
Trust me.
We do what we want on our own terms. No one's telling us nothing. We seek freedom. We're not scared of no one. Only fear God.
Facts.
So all these guys on this, I'll tell you a lot. Just because you're the best and you may have the best attributes and the best skills and the best drip and the best garments doesn't mean for a second that you weren't the flowers you deserve. Because at a point, not to be arrogant here, but us two, we were the best players in the league by a mile.
Yeah, by a mile. By miles, genuinely. Like, when it comes to steez, like, when it comes to everything, when it comes to confidence, when it comes to just natural aura, like, naturally, we were the best in the environment. But for somewhere, when you would expect something like that to attract people to you, in that environment, it was repelling people away from us. Because it's like, people don't want to look at themselves in the mirror and just accept that, cool, this person here's got steez. Bro, one thing about us, yeah, and these lot always have to give it to us, we gave credit where it was due. Like, if we felt like people were doing their thing, we'd give them their credit. Like, we wouldn't try and make them feel like they're worse or anything like that. Like, we'd show them, yo, you're doing your thing, but it come like, when we do our thing now, it's like they want to just try to pop it down. But like we said earlier in the video, innit? If we got accepted by them people there, then it wouldn't have been what it is now. We would have been complacent. We wouldn't have given God the glory, and God wouldn't have put us in position that we are in now. So at the end of the day, like if you're going through something where you feel like you're not getting the credit you deserve, trust me, it's for a reason. Because if you do get the credit you deserve in that specific place, you're probably not going to want to progress. You're not going to want to level up and look for more because you feel like you've already got it, but you haven't got it. That's why you're not getting the credit in that specific place. But it's due timing, innit? God's got timing for everything. Like there's a time to win, there's a time to lose, there's a time to cry, there's a time to laugh, there's a time for everything. You know.
100%, man. God's timing, not your timing. I'm telling you, lot, man. Always remember that. God's timing, not your timing. Now, we wanted things at our own pace, at our timing, but we didn't understand what God had for us. We didn't know this in our future. I can't lie. When we were sitting around and that, just doing nothing, we didn't think we'll be here on camera talking to you lot. That was never in our plan.
No chance.
But look how it worked out in the end, man. God's timing, not your time, man. Remember that, man. I'm telling you, lot. Don't let no one tell you nothing. If you're down and out right now, remember, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, man. Remember that, man. I'm telling you, lot, man. But hashtag pain, hashtag dirt. I'm telling you, lot, man. PF, man, any final words for that, man?
Literally, man, final words, bro. If you're going through it right now and you feel like people are looking at you sideways, you feel like people are looking at you funny, just understand that what you got to do is keep working on your craft, keep working on your steez, keep working on your sauce. Eventually, it's going to work for you, bro. Like, it takes ages. Like, you know the C-Biz bar, like, this never started overnight. The shit took ages. Like, it's going to take ages, especially if you're authentic. When you're authentic, it takes longer, but you win in the end. So it's calm. Because non-authenticity is good in the short run, innit? But authenticity is so good for the long run, innit? So you can either win short term or you can win long term. It's up to you. But winning long term is always a lot more sweet, innit? So yeah, man, if you lot are watching this right now, you feel like you're going through it, but just keep going. There's light at the end of the tunnel, man. You already know what it is, you already know who it is. Trust me.
Come on, man. Make sure you lot like, comment, subscribe, share the content about. Make sure you lot go subscribe to the boy PS channel as well, man. Big up you lot, man. It's Jason PF. We're out live.